There is something always special about seeing BTS together off stage. It is not because they are wearing spectacular concert outfits or standing in the middle of thousands of cameras, but because these simple moments reveal the most natural side of their relationship. After working out together, J-Hope, Taehyung, and Jungkook were once again seen spending time together in Boston. This time, the three appeared to be shopping while enjoying the atmosphere of the city before returning to their increasingly busy tour schedule. The simple moment felt even warmer because Jungkook was once again carrying the rather large camera that had previously been seen with him. It was almost as if the camera had become a travel companion he never wanted to leave behind. Among all the things that could be filmed around Boston, Jungkook's attention repeatedly seemed to turn toward Taehyung. The sight immediately brought smiles to ARMY's faces. After all, in a city filled with new scenery, people, shops, and countless interesting activities, Jungkook seemed to have one favorite subject he never got tired of filming: Taehyung. Jungkook could be seen standing not far from Taehyung, following his activities while occasionally pointing the camera in his direction. There was no sense that he was doing something specifically for the camera. Everything looked completely natural, like a friend who simply enjoys capturing his friend while they are having a good day. A small moment like that might seem insignificant to some people, but for ARMY, who have followed BTS' journey for so many years, it felt like a tiny glimpse into a friendship that has grown over a very long time. Taehyung and Jungkook have a relationship that has long been familiar to fans. They grew up together as members of BTS, going through difficult times, long journeys, exhausting schedules, and countless major achievements. That is why seeing them enjoying time together again after working out felt like watching two longtime friends who have never lost their sense of comfort around each other. What made the Boston moment even more interesting was the presence of J-Hope. J-Hope appeared to be part of the gathering as well, making the trio's time together feel even more familiar and relaxed. After exercising together, they did not immediately return to rest or separate to pursue their individual activities. Instead, they still made time to walk around and go shopping together. In the middle of an undoubtedly packed world tour schedule, free time like this is actually incredibly valuable. Every day, they have to prepare to perform in front of tens of thousands of fans, maintain their stamina, attend rehearsals, travel from city to city, and fulfill various commitments. Yet, in between all the busyness, BTS still manages to find room to simply be seven friends who want to spend time together. That warmth became even more apparent when Taehyung shared another photo on Instagram featuring himself with J-Hope and Jungkook. The photo felt like another little piece of their days in Boston. No lengthy explanation was necessary. Seeing the three of them together in one frame was already enough to make ARMY feel that the BTS members were enjoying their time together. Recently, Taehyung has indeed been seen sharing quite a few moments with the other BTS members. Naturally, this has been something fans have enjoyed, especially after ARMY spent so long waiting to see the members together more regularly again. It is not only group photos that make fans smile. Even the smallest details shared by Taehyung can become meaningful to them. One example was a photo of two shrimp arranged into the shape of a heart. To someone else, it might simply be a cute picture of food. But for ARMY, the simple image felt like a small reminder of the moment when Taehyung and Jungkook had previously been seen lying down together at the gym after working out. That is simply how the BTS fandom works. A simple photo can turn into a memory that connects one moment to another. A small gesture can remind fans of a friendship they have watched develop over many years. And perhaps that is exactly why moments like these feel so precious. BTS does not have to do anything extraordinary to make ARMY happy. Simply seeing Taehyung smiling with Jungkook, J-Hope standing beside them, or the members spending time together after practice is enough to bring fans a different kind of happiness. There is something deeply comforting about seeing members who have gone through so much together still choosing to spend time with one another. They could each have their own schedules. They could use their free time to rest alone. Yet whenever they have the opportunity, they seem to continue enjoying each other's company. A friendship like this becomes even more meaningful because BTS lives today are certainly very different from those in their early years. They are no longer simply newcomers chasing their dreams. They have become global artists with millions of fans, massive world tours, and schedules that can change from one city to another. Behind all those achievements, they still have a personal bond that cannot easily be replaced. That is what makes ARMY so immersed in these little moments. When Jungkook carries his camera everywhere, fans do not simply see a member who might be recording a vlog. They see a friend who seems to want to preserve as many memories as possible. And when that camera repeatedly turns toward Taehyung, ARMY naturally cannot help but smile. There is something incredibly adorable about the way Jungkook seems to choose Taehyung as one of the centers of his attention. In the middle of the busy streets of Boston, surrounded by countless new things that could become material for a video, Taehyung still seems to be someone who catches his attention. Perhaps Jungkook really is preparing a vlog. Perhaps he simply wants to record their journey for his personal collection. No one really knows what will eventually happen to all those recordings. But for ARMY, simply watching the process is already enjoyable enough. More importantly, all these moments happen just before one of BTS' next major schedules. After enjoying their time in Boston, BTS are now preparing to continue their journey to Baltimore. They are scheduled to perform at M&T Bank Stadium as part of their world tour. The concert will be another opportunity for BTS to meet ARMY in the United States in person. That is why the photos and videos of their time together before the concert feel even more special. On one hand, they are preparing to face a massive stage with tens of thousands of people waiting for them. On the other hand, they are still making time to enjoy each other's company. Work out, shop, joke around, and capture little moments together. The contrast between these two worlds is truly beautiful. On stage, BTS are global superstars capable of making an entire stadium roar. But off stage, they can still simply be a group of friends walking together, carrying a camera, and enjoying their free time. ARMY certainly understands how precious moments like these are. After waiting so long to see all 7 BTS members together again on a tour, fans are not only getting concerts. They are also receiving little glimpses into the members' lives while they travel. And every one of those glimpses feels like a gift. Taehyung, Jungkook, and J-Hope working out together, then shopping together, and later taking photos together may simply be part of an ordinary day for them. But for ARMY, it becomes a small reminder that after everything they have been through, their bond still feels just as warm. Friendship does not always have to be expressed through grand words. Sometimes, friendship is revealed by who chooses to sit beside us, who waits when we are busy, who points a camera in our direction, and who still wants to spend time with us even when the schedule is incredibly demanding. BTS seem to show that without having to explain it. And perhaps that is what makes their journey so touching. Time keeps moving, the stages keep getting bigger, and the world keeps getting wider. Yet the relationships they built from the very beginning remain an important part of their lives. Now, as Baltimore ARMY prepare to welcome BTS to M&T Bank Stadium, the members are also carrying new memories from their days in Boston. There were laughs, gym sessions, shopping trips, group photos, Jungkook's camera recordings, and countless little moments that may one day become sweet memories for them. Tomorrow, the atmosphere will surely change. The streets leading to the stadium will be filled with fans. ARMY's voices will grow louder. The lights will come on. The music will begin, and all 7 BTS members will once again stand on stage. But before all of that happens, there is one thing that feels especially wonderful to remember: they have been enjoying their days together. Taehyung, Jungkook, and J-Hope are not simply passing through another city as part of a tour. They are creating little memories that may never appear on an official schedule, yet could become some of the memories they cherish most after the tour is over. And for ARMY, seeing that friendship remain alive after all these years is certainly one of the most beautiful parts of BTS journey. Because in the end, behind all the stage lights, stadium cheers, cameras, and extraordinary success, there are 7 people who still find happiness in simple things. Eating together, working out, walking around, shopping, filming one another, and laughing together. Boston may be just one stop on their long journey, but the little moments created there will become a story of their own. And when BTS finally greet ARMY in Baltimore once again, they will not only bring their energy for a concert, they will also carry the warmth of the togetherness that has always been one of their greatest strengths. Because after everything they have been through, one thing still feels the same: BTS still have one another. And as long as that friendship remains strong, their long journey will always have room for simple, warm, and deeply meaningful stories.